This is really cool. And leave it to Marcy Corradetti to bring it to us in this moment, because she always brings us the most fun toys and gifts for the family. This is a wireless holiday doorbell with 36 built-in melodies. 10 for Christmas, 10 for Halloween, 3 for New Year's, 11 for year-round, and 2 normal chimes. So they literally have set you up for greeting the people that come to your door in the most fun way all year round for $19.98, H469207, $4 on Easy Pay. It's the first day you're seeing it at this price, at this Easy Pay. And you get your wireless doorbell, the 12-volt battery for the bell, the Doorbell Out of Order sign receiver, and the 2 faceplates. The only thing you don't get is the 3 AA batteries for the receiver. It's that simple. And Marcy is going to come on in, and I want to welcome you back in first, Marcy. Great to see you again. And I'm excited about this. I've never seen anything like this. I think it's just really fun and kind of unexpected for your guests. I'm like, for the UPS guy, for the neighbors. It just brings a little bit of joy and something different.
Yes, totally. I mean, this is from Mindscope. So they create toys for children. They do twister tracks and the Turby twisters, and they do things with lights and sound. This is for everyone in the family, including the UPS guy and your guests at the holiday time, whether you're having a party or you're just having some family over. And it's really simple the way it works. You do get that Doorbell Out of Order sign, Melissa, and it comes with a double-sided stick with a hook and loop closure so you can take it off later. And then you just affix it to the door over where your traditional doorbell would be. So like, it's don't use that doorbell, it's out of order. You're going to use this doorbell. And the doorbell comes in silver. So if you want to use it for all year round, that's perfect. And then we give you face plates. So if we wanted to start with the holiday season, you would put the red one over for Christmas holidays. You just slide it over and it becomes festive, or the purple one for Halloween. So all kinds of great sounds from here. Then you're going to take the receiver, which is really loud, up to 90 decibels. I mean, it's really terrific. You can adjust the volume. There are 3 small icons on the receiver. One is a musical note, Melissa. You're going to use that one to change from season to season, from musical season to musical season. Think of it that way. And then you'll have the arrow to play that music, which is going to be the same thing as pushing the doorbell. And then you'll have that sound or volume control to make it louder or softer. So if you have a small house, you can lower that volume, but you can leave it outside or inside. So let's pretend, let's start with you giving it a good push and see what season your bell or receiver is on. Try it with the receiver.
The music.
Well, I'm not sure if you do have batteries in yours.
Let's see. There's a chance I don't.
And I know I wasn't picking mine up earlier, but just to give you an idea, if I push, there we go. If you push that arrow. And if you push the arrow again, it'll take you to another Christmas song. Try it again. The middle one, just that arrow. There you go. Silent Night. So again, you can have it outside, maybe in the bushes next to, the front door so that your guests hear it when they arrive. Or maybe for the Halloween, if we go to the Halloween sounds, which is probably the next season in that musical note, then you'll be able to hear spooky sounds if the children, approach the house. And it will be a load of fun for them as well. 10 Halloween sounds, creaky, scary. And then we go to New Year's with the Hallelujah Chorus, with all of the New Year's Eve anthems, and there's 3 of those. Then you're going to have 11 year-round, just sweet, fun music for all around the year, and then 2 traditional ding-dong regular doorbells. So you can put this out back if you need a second doorbell. You can put this upstairs if you work in an office upstairs or down the basement, because it has an 82-foot indoor range. That means it can go through the walls 82 feet in the house, or out back. Maybe you're having a barbecue and you want to know who's ringing the doorbell out front. Then that's a 328 range outside. So lots of space and sound to use the doorbell.
That's so neat. And there's no electrician, there's no fuss, there's no appointments to make. And this is not just exclusively, I know it's the jingle ring holiday doorbell, so people think, okay, it's just Christmas, but it's so nice that you have all these other options. You have 10 Christmas, 10 Halloween, 3 New Year's, 11 year round, and 2 normal chimes for $19.98. $4 gets it home on Easy Pay, H469207. You get the wireless doorbell, the 12-volt battery for the bell, the doorbell out of order sign, the receiver, and then these 2 faceplates. So the purple or the red, H469207. You know, honestly, Marcy, sometimes the doorbell ringing is just, it's annoying. I can't really think of another word, but sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, people, stop ringing my bell. It's irritating. So I love that this brings a little bit of joy, especially during the holidays when you're getting package after package. It's kind of like my house all the time, like 365, working at the Q, where he knows my name and he's like, are you okay? You always get packages like every day. I'm like, but it is you know what I mean? I feel like we all know in this building. So it's just nice to have like a pleasant experience, you know, when someone comes to the door, and even for them to get that kind of excitement. Yes. The kids are gonna love it, especially trick-or-treating, Marcy. I think this is really gonna be a joy. Yes. People will be thrilled.
Absolutely. I think the surprise element for all of your friends and family is the best part about this. Something like this holiday doorbell is for, the people in your life that love a good gag. They love a good fun, toy. They love that shock and awe, or remember the wiggling fish from years ago. All those fun things that come out around the holidays that just bring joy and laughter to the family. So maybe for you, but maybe you want to give this to, your grandparents, so that they have a real loud doorbell. Sometimes, it starts to get more difficult to hear the doorbells, and to have it throughout the house, or so that they can have the fun, so that during the holidays, there's just that joy and festivity of hearing some of your favorite holiday songs. We wish you a Merry Christmas all throughout your house every time somebody comes to the door instead of yes.
Yeah.
Just the ding dong.
Which is really like traditionally what you get. So it's so nice that you have those special 36 melodies to choose from. You don't need to call an electrician. You don't need to wait for an appointment. There's no stress or fuss. We have 1.5 minutes left. So for anyone tuning in, could you break it down Barney style for us and just quickly tell us how we can set this up?
Absolutely. So you're just going to put the doorbell sign that your doorbell's out of order. So please use this bell, covered in red for the holidays, covered in purple. Then you'll take your receiver either inside the home, maybe by the front door, or anywhere within 82 feet around. And then you'll set it for the season by just changing the musical notes. So for Christmas, you're going to have 10 built-in amazing songs by just pushing the arrow and starting something like Silent Night or on the first day of Christmas, and then just go through the year with joy and laughter by just pushing a doorbell button.
Amazing.
Super simple. Just remember the AA batteries are for the receiver. You get the battery that comes with the doorbell.
That's great. So, 3 AA batteries, super simple, goes right in the back of the receiver, and that's where you have all of your controls. Super simple, comes boxed up, great giftable. $19.98 is your sale price. Just $4 today with any major credit card or debit card. That is less guaranteed than any drive-through you've been to today to get your coffee. You can now change the experience when your guests come over or when you get a visitor at the door. H469207. Marcy, thank you so much. It was great to see you. And as always, give snuggles to your handsome grandson.
To her, your sweetheart. I love it.
Of course. I'll
Charlotte,
see you soon. Thank you. I will. I can't wait to get home and snuggle her. I've been waiting and waiting all day to see her from preschool. And this kind of reminds me of something that I talked about